Wow. Oh, did you see that bird fly? What a beautiful morning to wake up to. It's gonna be a good day. You know, I'm not really sure how the kids are wearing these like shorter pants. I don't know if I'm doing it right, so hey cool kids, if you could just tell me how to wear these pants, I would appreciate it. Like, it's the shoes. What shoes do you wear with the pants?
Well, I know when I had Lucky Brand jeans that were like that wide, I wore Doc Martens with them, so.
Yeah, well, actually Doc Martens are pretty cool, but
yeah.
Our pants drug the floor, and that's what was cool. These guys, they want the ankles breathing.
Well,
let the puppies breathe. All right, well, Joel finds a parking spot. Let me tell you where we're at. So I have been trying to pick out tubs for the new house, and I'm so nervous of not picking the best products for the house, because as we've done remodels, there have been things that we've put in that were like, this is fantastic, we will only stick with this. And then there are other things that we have put in. The tub that we put in our old house, I thought was a really good tub, but as I cleaned it, it wore off the lining of the tub, and so instead of having a smooth porcelain finish, it had this like really dry, it was really hard to clean, like, I don't know. And so, knowledge is power, am I right? We're here at DDI. They are a tub and shower manufacturer, and we're gonna watch the process of how they make their tubs.
This is called a thermal oxidizer, and what it does is it sucks out all the process air, which has a lot of VOCs, or you know, that are bad for the air, and it comes in here, heats it to 1500 degrees. Wow. And burns all of that, and then it exhausts clean air out the top. So wow. We tell Salt Lake City, we tell Utah that we're actually cleaning their air, because it comes through, we burn out all the bad, and then all the good goes out.
You guys remember Courtney from when she is back, folks, from when we were in Standard Plumbing picking out a lot of our fixtures. She's who introduced me to this brand of tubs, and that's why we're really just wanting to kind of go through the process of how the tubs are made from start to finish. This is the mold, and then they go and they put a gel coat. The gel coat that he's spraying, when he peels that mold out from under, when the tub is all the way done, that's the finished final coat that you'll see.
So in there is resin, and then it comes through this pump, and this is the catalyst. So this is what we call the hardener. So that when mixed with the resin, it mixes at the tip of the gun, and then when it mixes, it creates a chemical reaction, and that's how it then becomes hard. It turns from a liquid to a solid. And so the gun is spraying the resin, the hardener, and the fiberglass all at the same time, and it all comes out and goes onto the part. So it's spraying the resin, the catalyst, and the fiberglass all at once. Really? You see that strand? That's a string of fiberglass. As it goes through the gun, it goes through these blades and it chops it up, and it comes out in these little bits. There's lots of air. So what these guys do, they roll it out so it sits flat, and it gets flat, and then it removes that air. See how it's turning from pink to tan? That's when the chemical reaction is hardening. It's called cross-linking, and so it's starting to become hard. So that one is fully cured because it's rigid. He's connecting the air hose because there's a hole at the top, and so he's going to pull it tight. So there's a lot of tension, and then he'll open up that air hose, and it will pop.
Oh, that's crazy.
There it goes. That's it.
Wow.
Drill the overflow, we drill the drain, we cut the skirt, and then what we'll do is we'll frame it for shipping. So take this cheap acrylic, we'll clamp it down, heat it up to about 380 degrees, and then it becomes kind of like jello. Then we'll bring it back in the vacuum, so we're gonna suck this down into the mold. So all of our tubs come pre-leveled. They already come with that support underneath, that foam underneath.
So that when it goes in, it's level?
Yeah, so it's all
Joel.
level. As long as your floor is level, then you're fine.
Joel, that would have eliminated the creaking in our original first tub.
Exactly. And it's super high density foam, so that's already underneath. And so you know, and then you have these extra support beams as well for standing on the deck or sitting on the deck or kids jumping on it, right?
So this is the gel coat tub shower. It's one of the first tubs that we watched be built. And it's fun to see it in the showroom after watching it be built. Joel, I can't wait to watch these tubs come into our house.
Well, it's crazy because it's like you see them in the manufacturer and you're like, well, is that really what it looks like? But then you see it here, it's like, yeah, I did see this whole thing built.
Yeah, and this is a jetted one. We're gonna go back and they're gonna show us how they make the jetted tubs. They're gonna put this jetted tub together, and what I think is interesting, I didn't know you could do this. You can go into the showroom and you can tell them exactly where you want some of your jets, like if you have really specific needs. And I thought that was interesting because I just didn't know that was even a possibility. I didn't know that was something you could do. So that's cool.
So it's built on an arc, and if he'll actually put some supports to keep it up, so that it stays, so that over time the water, or so that every time the water, you drain the tub, the water drains out to the jets. That way it doesn't leave any
like residual water
inside. Yeah.
Even these connections, look at those. They're
Yeah.
like a V shape.
They're on a
So
Y
it
shape.
comes to a point and drains out. That's amazing.
Turn it, there it is.
Yeah, he's telling us, so the eyes on the tub, and this, I'm gonna go home and look at my mom's and see if hers can do this. But he says a lot of times people will think that their jets don't work, but you just twist them.
Yeah, you just put your palm in and twist, and it turns all the way off or all the way on or partial, however you want.
Which is cool because I didn't know you could, so if you wanted to turn them off for a minute, you could, or you could just have certain ones on at a time. That's cool.
Some
Joel.
people will close some of them and then they'll just leave like the back one to make it really powerful.
Does that affect it too much? No, to have
No, you can do it.
all on, or-
I mean, you don't want to turn them all off at the same time. You may blow one of the hoses, but yeah, you can, as long as one's at least open. Wow.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love seeing how this is made. Okay, I didn't want to like be too giddy when we were in there. Because I just, you know, we're just being professional, walking through the building. I just like people. Like the guy that was touring us around, John, he was such a good guy. And I love Courtney. You guys, be good for Dad. I gave all the boys their instruction. Olivia and I, we had an outfit change, come show our sweaters. We are going to it's a party, and the dress code was like cream, you know, winter white. So this is what we're wearing. We both are like, I know, fixing our little hairs. Okay, I don't know where my boots are. All right, it's just me and Olivia. Let's go. Goodbye, everybody. Be good.
Bye, sweetie.
Okay, do you guys remember when I did a video trimming Lady? If you missed that video, I'll have it in the description. But the brand Pupwell is the brand of scissors that I've been using to do not only Lady's hair, but the rest of our hair. They work really good. Anyway, it's their 1-year birthday party, so we're gonna go and just celebrate with them for a little bit. Hey, Julie! Who's she like? Julie! Okay, call her name.
Aunt Julie.
She's not gonna hear you. You gotta say, Julie!
Julie! Hey, you! And then I was like, you're not who I thought you were.
Okay, your little matching outfits. Stop! Okay, we're gonna have to go in to get pictures.
Hey, I was so cute.
Okay, sorry. Fun fact, we did a volley photo shoot here.
Aww.
Yeah, so when we go inside, you guys will have to recognize it. Okay, hi guys. I know, we're all matching. We'll go in and get a picture. So Pupwell, the brand, it actually started, she started her company with breeding puppies, and then she just saw a really good, like a big need for really nice grooming equipment, and so she came out with these. All right, let's see the puppies. That's what we're all here for. Emma's in puppy heaven. Who remembers when Emma came and played puppy at my house?
Oh my gosh. I do.
So do I. Look how cute he is.
We could do a puppy dance. I know. That's what Trina is the queen. I want a puppy again.
I know. I'm like, wait. How do I want another dog? Oh, stop. That's so cute. You guys are professional. Oh yeah, someone thought we were working the event.
Yeah, somebody came up to me and Emma and you and Aunt Julie were like, wait, do you guys work here? We're like, no. They're like, we thought you were the professionals. I was like,
It's because of the dress code. Okay, I know we've done a lot of vlogging from the car today, but we've kind of like been driving all over the place. So we left with our cute party favors. So we've got the paw cookie and the bone cookie.
yeah.
Okay, and we left with party favor. This is just the bag. I've got the entire like cutting kit at home, and someone was asking me. They were like, I told them that I use it on people because Julia, the owner of Pupwell, she's a hairstylist and a puppy stylist, and she created those shears, and they're better than my hair cutting shears. So I use the shears on my kids and my puppy, and she gave us a discount code. So if you guys are interested, and if you need like good shears to use on your kids or your animals, then I've got a set for you. All right, we're gonna make our drive home, and we will see you guys in our next vlog. This will be Friday for you guys, so enjoy your weekend. We are going to enjoy ours, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye guys. Bye.